I had an idea that 1 billion people suffer from every single day. I built an app for 6 months, spent every cent I had, made $0. I applied to Y Combinator. They said no. This is exactly what went wrong, month by month. I use Claude and ChatGPT daily, but I kept hitting the same incredibly frustrating wall, the context window. After a few deep chats, the AI's memory completely drops and it forgets everything we just talked about. It drove me crazy. So I asked myself, can I build a solution to this? But how? A wise man once said, nature always inspires humans. For me, that inspiration was a tree. I decided to copy tree branches, structuring the AI's memory matrix so data could split, grow, and store itself without overloading the main trunk. And it worked. I cracked the AI memory solution. After 3 weeks of intense coding, my app was fully functional. I spent one final week building an onboarding flow and integrating a paywall. After exactly 1 month of pure building and fighting through multiple brutal App Store rejections, I finally pushed Memora live to the world. Every single growth guru on X and YouTube screamed the exact same thing. Warm up your accounts first, copy the competitor, then post as many Reels, TikToks, and Shorts as possible. Find what works and double down on what works. One viral video will change your life. I completely believed them. I started marketing immediately, but I had a huge problem. I didn't even have a competitor to copy. I was completely on my own. For 30 days straight, I turned my room into a video factory. I made different accounts and tested out hundreds of hooks. By the end of the month, I published over 400 videos. The result of all that exhausting work? Any views? Any downloads? None. Still absolutely 0 downloads. I felt like a clown chasing an algorithm. I was completely depressed. I had uploaded 400 videos, but my chart's just a flat line. I had to ask myself a really painful question. Why would anyone actually want to download my app? That is when I finally understood the real problem. Memora saved everything on a cloud database online. Think about it. Who wants to trust a random app with their deepest, most personal thoughts on a corporate server? Nobody. So I decided to throw away my old plan completely. I opened up my computer and deleted all the cloud code. I rebuilt the app so the entire tree branch's memory system runs 100% inside your own phone. But for the first time in this entire journey, I actually had something worth talking about. But just making the app safe did not make it helpful. I started experimenting with local system hooks. I wrote code to let the memory check your GPS for weather and nearby spots without ever sending that data to a server, and it worked. Then I experimented with another feature, giving Memora access to contacts. Now you can literally just talk to the app and say, send a WhatsApp to Mike saying I am running late. It feels like magic. By the end of month 3, I stopped acting like a clown chasing the TikTok algorithm. In month 4, I finally had absolute confidence in my app. I looked at my old marketing and realized it was completely wrong. As a founder, every new month starts the same way. Looking back and realizing how dumb you were the month before, I deleted all 400 old videos and started from scratch. Deleting everything felt scary, but I needed a fresh start. I spent days researching new video formats and hooks that actually work. I stopped trying to make fake viral trends. I just showed the raw utility of a 100% private AI. I filmed, edited, and uploaded 200 new videos, focusing on real value. I didn't just sit around waiting for the algorithm to push my videos. I went to find my users manually. I spent hours on Reddit every day, looking for people complaining about privacy of AI and corporate servers. I sent direct messages to them, one by one, explaining how Memora solves their problem. Slowly, things started moving. My new videos weren't hitting millions, but they were consistently getting between 100 to 1,000 views. Compared to the 0 views from before, this was a massive win. The algorithm was finally waking up. Then, the hard work paid off. I hit 50 downloads. 50 actual people trusted my app enough to install it on their phones. After months of flatlines and empty charts, seeing that number change felt amazing. Month 4 ended with 50 downloads. I kept publishing content. By mid-month 5, I hit 80. Small number, but the retention data told me something the download count couldn't. They kept coming back every single day. Then I saw it. Y Combinator applications were open. The place that launched Airbnb, Dropbox, Reddit. I told myself I wasn't ready. No revenue, no paid users, $0 made. Who invests in an app making absolutely nothing? But I applied anyway. YC requires you to record yourself on camera. Sounds simple, right? I recorded for an entire week straight. It was the first time in my life I had to just sit in front of a camera and talk. And I cannot lie to you. Talking to a camera is infinitely harder than coding an entire app from scratch. But somehow, after a week of painful recordings, I submitted it. Whether YC approved me or not, I had already won something they couldn't give me. I overcame my own fear. Month 6, my phone buzzed. Y Combinator. I opened it, rejected. I sat there quietly for a while. 6 months, every cent I had. $0. I opened the analytics one final time. 115 downloads. Not viral, not life-changing, but 115 real people found something I built, and some of them open it every single day. YC said no. The algorithm ignored me. Nobody paid me. But Memora is still alive, and so am I. So here's what happens next. The next 6 months will be different. I'm done building in silence. I'm done marketing alone. I'm done figuring out distribution by myself. I need a co-founder, not just any co-founder. Someone who lives and breathes distribution. Someone who can take what I built and put it in front of the people who need it most. If that's you, I'm looking for you. I'm also going to raise funds, and I want to build this properly. Every step of the next 6 months, I'm the fundraising, the co-founder search, the growth. I'm documenting all of it. 6 months ago, I was just a guy with an idea. Today, I have 115 real users, a rejected YC application, and absolutely no intention of stopping. And if you want to see exactly how I built this entire iOS app without even owning an iOS device, that's the next video. The workflow, the tools, the process, everything. Stick with me.